Good morning, friends from around the world. It is my pleasure to be here with you again this morning. Now, as you can see, I'm all alone. I do not have my lovely co-host, Carly. I do not have any special interesting guests today. But what I do have is some interesting news for you. And may I say I'm not completely alone. I am accompanied by a few favors of the week. That's right. We got some good ones to share with you. But today I would like to give you a little update on what's going on with Karma Tribe, because we have some exciting news. And before I do so, allow me one moment to give this a little share to multiply our viewership here. So one moment, please. I hope you're having a fine day wherever you are. And just give me one more moment. Here we go. Here we go. Sharing as we speak. There we go. Thank you for your patience. So, what I want to share with you is that we are taking a big step with Karma Tribe in that we are finally organizing some in-person events. Now, this is something that I always felt was kind of missing from Karma Tribe. Of course, on our website, we have people offering and requesting services all around the world, which is very beautiful. And it's allowing people to connect and help each other in many ways. But there's something really special about bringing people physically together. And we've experienced this in our beach cleanups here in Rica, that just coming together with people, being able to pat them on the shoulder and say, hey, what's up, Tom? Hello, Nancy. Hello, June. There's something special about that. It really gets the blood flowing and you feel the humanity within you, and you make friends and you are working together towards a common goal. So there's a real special feeling about that. So for a while now, I've been thinking, how can we bring people physically together through Karma Tribe? And so, the first idea was maybe a party, or maybe beach cleanups around the world could be good. But what I was thinking was, to help people, on a deeper level, maybe we could do some kind of mastermind event for Karma Tribe. Now, a mastermind event is a type of event where people come together and they brainstorm solutions to a specific problem. Good morning, Mary. Thank you for giving a little hello. It's such a pleasure to have people interacting. And please let me know where you're watching from, because that's always interesting to know. So I was thinking maybe to do some kind of like mindful mastermind event where people can come bring a problem and all brainstorm together to generate solutions for each other. I was thinking this could be a good Karma Tribe event. Kaiwas, what is that you say? We should work with a nice project here in Asturias called Participa. Please send me the link. I'll look into that. That seems very interesting. Hello, Billy from Rhode Island. Good to see you, man. Thank you for tuning in. This is great. We're already reaching many different corners of the world here. Thanks for taking the time to comment, guys. It's a pleasure. So back to what I was saying, that we want to organize a Karma Tribe event, and not just an event here in Costa Rica, but rather a type of event that can spread around the world through our ambassadors, and that can leave people with a very nice feeling inside that they've done something good for themselves, that they've done something good for others, that they've done something good for society. Because this really is what Karma Tribe is all about. It's about helping yourself by helping others, and helping the world by helping yourself. It's all connected. Good morning, Lindsay. Buenas. So good to have you tuning in. This is wonderful to see you there. So I went to a workshop here called, I think it was called Enlightened Decision Making. And it was from this guy named Simon Haas, who wrote this book called The Book of Dharma. And he ended up giving us a copy of his book. And I was really touched by what I learned in that workshop about Dharma. And I read the book, and the book totally blew my mind too. I'm going to type it here on the screen in case you're interested. It's called The Book of Dharma. So what is Dharma? Dharma is a timeless wisdom from India that originated over 5,000 years ago. And it's a concept of living in the right way, living in a way that's in the flow with the universe. And basically, a person living in Dharma lives to their full potential. And good morning, Hector. Pura vida. Good morning. Glad you love the idea. We're going to definitely be doing a Dharma Circle event in San Jose, as you will. I'll tell you more about that shortly. And look, we have David tuning in from Moose Lake, Manitoba. Thanks for watching. Sadly, your lovely daughter is not here at my side today, but thanks for tuning in anyways. Great to have you. Albert says, hi, Dave. Nice karma. I appreciate that. Well, that's good karma for you to see the good karma in me. So anyways, as I was learning about Dharma, what I learned is that to live in Dharma, you have to have these 4 different dimensions in your life. The first one and the most important one is nonviolence, which means treating everyone and everything around you with love and kindness and patience and gentleness. And there's really no reason to ever be aggressive or rude or be disturbing to people around you. Like you should treat people kindly and lovingly, and you should treat yourself kindly and lovingly. This is the dimension of nonviolence. The second one is truth. You need to be true to what you believe within yourself. You need to be true to that inner voice. You need to be true to your heart, to what you believe is true for yourself. And you need to be truthful to others around you. When you're dishonest with others, it'll create problems for you down the line. It's better to just be truthful to yourself, truthful to others. And this is the spirit of truth. Lindsay says, ahimsa. That's right. Ahimsa means nonviolence in Sanskrit. So, Lindsay, I'm glad you've been studying up on these ancient teachings. She says, feeling you right now. Ah, sister, as am I. So the third dimension of Dharma is purity. And this is not like, sexual purity, as we often hear that the word purity in kind of a Christian sense of, sexual purity. No, this is purity in terms of the influences that you surround yourself with in your life. So do you surround yourself with friends that bring you up, or friends that kind of pull you down into bad tendencies? Do you have your TV on all day long to be distracting you and blasting kind of useless information at you? Or do you create a nice atmosphere for yourself in your house that's peaceful and, perhaps minimalist? Do you make an effort to have, positive affirmations in your mind, like cultivating like a nice atmosphere in your own mind? Or do you let, negative thoughts kind of like take you over? Do you make an effort to spend time with nature and to have physical exercise and do these other kind of important things to have a well-rounded life, or not? So this is purity. This is the influences that you choose to have in your life. The last dimension is discipline. Putting the focused effort into what you want to achieve. This is kind of, to me, this is kind of obvious. Like, if you want to make beautiful things happen in this world, you have to have discipline. And usually the people who achieve the most wildest, lofty, amazing objectives in life truly have a lot of discipline in what they do and perseverance. So you can't just have 3 or 2 or one of these things. You have to have all 4. If you have nonviolence and truth and purity, but you have no discipline, you're not really going to live a life in Dharma of really reaching your maximum potential. So I asked this guy, Simon Haas, the author of this book of Dharma, I asked him, what does it look like when someone's living in Dharma? You know, what does that kind of life look like? And he said, well, first of all, it's characterized by great vitality, endless energy in what you're doing. Secondly, a person who's living in Dharma becomes very beautiful, and everything they do becomes very beautiful because they're just so authentic and hardworking and truthful and kind. And so it just really seems like a very beautiful life. So I thought, as I was participating in this workshop, I thought, like, this guy, Simon Haas, really embodies the Dharma because he just seemed like a very glowing, kind, friendly, infinitely patient guy, and you just wanted to hug him. So I thought, wow, it'd be great to embody these principles of Dharma in these events that we're trying to create for Karma Tribe. So in my mind, shortly after was born this idea of the Dharma Circle, which is an opportunity for Karma Tribe members and other people to come together and share some time together, get to know each other through different games and icebreakers, and then experience some meditation and kind of stillness, which is a really nice thing to share with others, and get really grounded and into the present moment, you know, hyper aware of the present. And then each person can present a question to the group, and then everyone brainstorms together in like a very dynamic brainstorming session that it only lasts 4 minutes for each person. And so a person presents a question, and then there's a minute of meditation, and then there's a 4-minute round where everyone gives ideas. Now, you can't give ideas saying like, oh, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this, but rather you have to present the ideas in a question form. Like, have you thought of this? What about this? Have you thought about this? What about talking to this person? Have you read this book? Or generating ideas in the form of questions, so that, first of all, it creates a very nonviolent atmosphere, and it causes the person to really reflect and find the solution within themselves to whatever question they're asking. So they can ask a question about their personal life. They can ask a question about their business, like, hey, my business is struggling. Like, you know, this is why I think that this is happening, and we've been stagnant in this way. What do you guys think I should do? Or you can even ask a question about an issue that's bugging you in your city that you want all these minds to focus on. Like, how can we increase recycling in Moose Lake, Manitoba? And just having the wisdom of, 20 people focused on a specific question and producing ideas in a very gentle and kind atmosphere, and then you being able to record that session and then listen to it over and over, there's going to be very valuable ideas that come out of this. And at the end of the round, you have to decide, are you willing to commit to something based on what you've heard? In the next 2 weeks, are you willing to commit to something? And therein lies the element of discipline, where you actually commit in front of the group to taking a step towards your challenge. And then it opens up, and others can, if they want, commit to also helping you. If they feel it in their heart, if they see an opportunity and they say, you know what, I commit to spending some time next week helping you with this, or I commit to introducing you to this person, or I'm going to lend you this book, or I'm committed to doing some research for you. So we have also the opportunity of loving service, which is what Karma Tribe is all about, which is actually what Dharma is all about. As this guy, Simon Haas, explained to me, the kind of culmination of Dharma, of living in Dharma, is when you start just having loving service and you just help others joyously because you want to make this world a better place. So we have all these different Dharma elements in here. We have the opportunity to receive help, the opportunity to help others, the opportunity to connect, express. So we are starting this series in Costa Rica. The first event is today, actually. Then there's another event in 2 weeks on June 17th, then on July 1st, then on July 15th, all in Jaco, Costa Rica. It costs $20 to join. There's still spots available for all these events, including a couple spots available for today if you're in the area. But the main thing that will be of interest to you, since I know you guys are scattered all around the world, is that we want to start these events all around the world and grow Karma Tribe in this way, help people grow themselves, help people help others, and also provide some much needed cash flow for Karma Tribe to be able to keep improving the platform, to be able to pay for Facebook ads so that we just keep growing, to be able to just continue growing. Like, this has been kind of like the Achilles heel of Karma Tribe, is not having any cash flow whatsoever. This is a way that we can have some cash flow without having to monetize the platform in any way. We're just creating a valuable event for people that they'd be willing to pay to be a part of. So if you're interested in this, let me know. Send me a message. If you might even want to like try to organize this in your area, let's talk about it. We already have a girl who's organizing this in Switzerland. And I've been talking to other friends in Holland, in Austin, in other places in Argentina who are very interested to start these events too. So it's super exciting time. And I think we're going to start seeing a big expansion in Karma Tribe due to this in-person event and being able to expand the platform. And we're also opening a store pretty soon with very interesting eco-friendly products that you guys will be very interested to check out. But that'll be a few months from now. Anyways, thank you, friends, for listening to this latest news. I'm very excited about it. And without further ado, I would like to share with you the favors of the week. These are favors currently available on Karma Tribe for anyone's consumption. Good morning, Josie. Thank you for tuning in. So great to have you. Now, friends, let me tell you what is available on Karma Tribe. Good morning, Em. Thank you so much for joining us today. She says, thank you for offering a beautiful opportunity for folks to gather to raise consciousness and community all over the world. Thank you, Em, for your kindness and support. So we have an offer here all the way from Australia. Now, I will resist the urge to read this out in an Australian accent because however much fun that would be, it would be very bad. So this is an offer from I Write Box in excuse me if I pronounce this wrong. I think it's Lancaster, TAS, Australia. He offers help with your WordPress website. He says, I can help you with any aspect of self-hosted WordPress websites. I can even provide resources for worthwhile causes. Very interesting. Well, as you know, a third of the internet is powered by WordPress, so a third of you can surely take advantage of this beautiful fruit that is offered to us by I Write Box in Australia. Thank you for your kindness. Next, we have a request from Michael Jimenez Quesada in Heredia, Costa Rica. He's requesting Hablar Ingles, speak English. He says, I want to speak with people who know English so I can refine my language skills. He actually posted this in Spanish, but I thought to translate it because the guy needs help with English. And if you have even the most basic Spanish skills, or maybe even none at all, I'm sure you could still help this guy. And he seems like a very nice guy. I checked out his profile. So guys, please think about helping Michael Jimenez Quesada. Next, we have an offer from Steffi. She offers to practice your Spanish. Conversation with a native Spanish speaker. What a beautiful offer, Steffi. Thank you very much. These Spanish and English language class offers and requests just touch my heart, because for me, learning Spanish was the most beautiful and fulfilling thing that I ever did in my life. So I know just how important and powerful this is. Good morning, Walter. Thanks for tuning in. Buen dia to you. Thanks for being such a faithful beach cleanup member. We had such a great one last week with over 20 members. And see you next weekend, Walter. Next, we have a request from Aubrey Rose in Guanacaste, Costa Rica. She says, moving to Costa Rica, need housing. She says, hello, beautiful souls. I'm flying to Costa Rica for a yoga retreat on a one-way ticket. Ooh, I love that spirit. She says, I'm in search of housing after the retreat, which ends on June 23rd, 2018. Aho! So, friends, 3 weeks from now, Aubrey Rose will be looking for housing in Costa Rica. If you know of anything, know of anyone, have an extra room, hit this lady up. Finally, we have an offer from Rodi in San Marcos, Guatemala, offering free yoga classes. Yoga classes based on alignment, entire body opening, no pain, energy flowing. Well, that is just a beautiful offer, Rodi. Thank you for your sweet offer here for a free yoga class in Guatemala. Friends, today we've had people tuning in from around the world. We've had favors from around the world. It has been a privilege. It has been a joy. Thank you for watching with us, and hope you have a marvelous day wherever you are. Wishing you the very best on this day of life that we are blessed with. See you next time on another episode of Blissin Out. Goodbye and good luck.